Welcome to the show. I'm Matt Harry, author of Cryptozoology for Beginners.
And I'm Jessica Mason, author of Mary Shelley's School for Monsters.
And this is...
Monster v. Monster. This is the podcast that pits your favorite monsters against each other.
Jessi is our resident monster expert, and I will act as referee and game master. Which monster will reign supreme? Listen on to find out.
Monster v. Monster.
All right, let's introduce this week's guest. Stevie Duffy is a writer from Glasgow, Scotland, with a fondness for dark stories, dark humor, and characters you love to hate. His debut novel, Fragile Steps, came out last year, and his second novel, Old Bastards, just came out this summer. Like myself, he shares stories over on Substack. Stevie, welcome to the show.
Woohoo!
Thank you for having me, guys. Good to be back.
Do you feel like you're in a weird time loop yet of like, what is happening?
I feel like we're messing.
I am so happy to be here, guys. It's lovely to see you both again.
Again.
Yes, again. Now, I have to tell you a little bit of the backstory about Stephen and his involvement in Monster v. Monster. He is the original guest, so he's the OG. I write Monster of the Week on Substack. I had this idea. He also wrote about monsters at that time. I said, why don't we do one of these shows? And he was totally game. We did a live. We had a great time. And then I was like, I'm going to do something with this. And I don't know what it is. So I really appreciated you doing that because that allowed me to kind of process it, figure it out. And then Matt and I were talking about it at LA Comic-Con, and Matt got really excited about the show. And then we decided to do the show together, and we changed the format. And then once again, we had Stephen come on to re-record, and we did a whole different format of it. And then months went by, we've been recording and we launched. And what we learned is through the whole process is that we've changed the format a bit. And it had been such a long time since we did this so long ago that we wanted him to come on one more time and do another intro to talk about what he's currently doing instead of what he was doing months and months and months ago. So Stephen, thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
We should say to the audience that people are going to hear a little bit of differences in the sound and the video as we go through today. If you're watching this on YouTube, the look of the main encounter is going to be a little different because we recorded that on Zoom. And then the audio is going to sound a little different just because of how it's mixed and stuff. But we really appreciate you coming back and doing it for the third time.
And there is a ritual. Once you come on the third time, we do a very creepy ritual, and you may be bound to the show forever. You can't get out now. You're stuck in here. So we do this thing called Creative Monster of the Week, Stevie. So, and that's kind of like, what did we conquer? What did we face off with? And if we won or didn't win against this creature. So Matt, I think you should go first. What was your creative monster of the week?
Well, as we're recording this, it is the week before San Diego Comic-Con. And this will probably come out the week after San Diego Comic-Con. So this is going to be very timely and relevant. But I'm just like kind of deep in... I'm seeing all the social media posts of all the people who are going and doing panels. And I'm like, I'm not prepared for this. This is my first time tabling at San Diego Comic-Con. I've never gone because it's very expensive. You have to stay overnight. And I'm just like, I don't know what to expect. I'm going to go try and have fun. But I'm already a little stressed about it. So
what are you doing now?
I'm not doing much. I'm just going down to table for a day, and I'm going to try and sell some books on Friday with Jessi. Jessi and I are sharing a table. Jessi is doing like 6 panels a day, I think. 8 panels a day.
Wow.
I'm busy at Comic-Con this year. Not that many panels. Let's not be crazy. But the Thursday, I've got a couple panels. Friday, I'm all day hanging out with Matt, doing our thing. Then Saturday, I have one panel, and Sunday, I have another panel. So I agree. One of my monsters this week is just prepping for an event that size and being mentally ready, and also staying on track with all your other work is very
And do you feel there's more pressure or more expectation on you now because you've had some recent success?
We'll see, because I'm not sure how the comics world is even responds to the nebula. But
I told her she needs to bring it. Like, she needs to wear it around her neck. It's a giant, heavy
I would be so tired. It would be like, I don't know if I feel any more or less pressure. I think that's a good question, and it actually does tie into the thing I've been struggling with this week is that you get recognized for something, and then you're like, and this is not a bad problem to have, and I'm not complaining, then you feel like, yeah, what you're asking is like, now I need to level up. And if I don't level up, what does that say about me? Is it my inability to level up, or is it my blocking it myself, or, and then, yeah, it does put a little bit more heat on like when you are going into interactions, because I always we had a guest on and he was like, oh, I won this one award and then all these people were calling me. I'm like, well, that's amazing. And you're like, well, like I would like all these people to be calling me, but yeah. And so it is, I see what you're asking for. So for sure.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I mean, I think our monsters are similar, Matt, is just getting ready for a big event is so emotionally and physically exhausting because you are just constantly prepping and then also having to do the work that you're doing.
Yeah, this one is like the biggest.
Work, yeah.
I mean, this is probably the biggest event of this kind in this country of the year. And so it's always that thing of like, are you, is it good to be like a little minnow in a giant pond? Or is it better to be at a smaller con where it's like, oh, people actually have time to stop by and see you? So I don't know what to expect. I mean, you've done it several times before.
I think you should just have fun.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the expectations, especially since, like, if I've done all 5 days when you're tabling, and that's exhausting because your expectation at that time it's so high because you're like, I've spent all this money, I brought everything here,
right?
I'm going to be there 5 days. This is the event. I should have all of these great moments, sell all these books, make all these connections, come up with the next project, and there is a lot of that pressure on San Diego Comic-Con, but I think it's better not to have any of that pressure. If you can, just go, I'm going to meet some new fans. People are definitely going to buy your book, and it's impossible to know who's going to stop by the table. It's just such madness. It is very big. So yeah. It's a big monster.
Steven, what are you dealing with this week?
Kind of similar to you guys, although I'm not going to Comic-Con. I'm writing the sequel to Old Bastards, but like the reviews are coming out for Old Bastards, and they've been really good. It's a comedy. People are saying they're laughing.
Always good.
Well, that's a good thing. But sequels are really, really hard to write, and I've never written one before, and it's a nightmare. It was never planned to be more than one book, so I'm writing that just now. And there was one chapter I was really, really struggling with, and it gets you. It can get to you. A couple of bad days, and you're like, maybe I should just.
Was I ever funny in the first place?
The muse left you. I had the muse, and they were whispering in my ear, like, "What did I do to upset them? Where'd they go?"
I'm talking about like one scene that I was struggling with, and I'm having a meltdown because it's not going well. Apart from that, things are going all right.
Well, I'm sure it'll go well. I feel like everything about creative work is like a little bit each day. You're pushing the boulder up the hill or whatever it is, and you can always go back. You go back, and the days that weren't good days, you make up for with good days later, hopefully. We'll definitely look out for that sequel. That's awesome. We like to kick things off. We do like a little monster icebreaker just to kind of warm up for the encounter. This week, we wanted to do a monster would you rather. So we have like a few that we'll do. And, feel free you could just kind of give an answer. You can explain it, whatever is fun. Yeah. And Jessi, you should chime in too. We should all chime in to say what we think. So the first one, would you rather be married to a ghost or a zombie?
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking ghosts. I'm thinking ghosts.
So, okay. Because I feel like I'm more leaning zombie, but I'm thinking of a certain kind of zombie, like more of like that. Anyone see that Drew Barrymore show where she was a zombie? And she was still
Drew Barrymore, really. If Drew Barrymore was a zombie, he would marry that zombie.
Drew Barrymore.
The zombie.
So why are you leaning ghost, Steven?
I think it would be a little bit low maintenance compared to a zombie.
I agree with that.
That's true.
I'm just thinking.
So Jessi, you're ghost as well? Your team ghost?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I grew up with, the formative film Ghost. So yes, I'm Patrick Swayze's coming. He's a ghost. There's pottery involved.
You're making pottery together.
That's ghost. I'm a ghost all the way. Also, the zombie thing. I've seen a few romance zombie movies, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, the Nicholas Hoult one. He's cute in that. Come on. Warm Bodies.
Yeah, Warm Bodies was good, but yeah, I don't know.
To me, it's hard to be married and not be able to like touch the person. I know there are some ghosts that you can kind of touch them. You could figure something out. But touching
the zombie is not an ideal situation. So,
Pushing Daisy, she was a zombie, right? They had some.
We are against you. We think ghosts. 2 to 3.
All right.
So, would you rather have your house infested by brownies, and brownies are those small creatures that cause mischief, or have your house infested by fin folk, which is a mermaid-like creature that causes mischief?
The fin folk sound a little bit more sinister than brownies.
Yeah, they do.
Especially if they're coming up out of your toilets and your...
Yeah, like how do they get in the house?
Yeah, through the water
I'm
pipes.
thinking the mischief is involving me being drowned or impaled on some trident or... Yeah, I'm going to the brownies.
Jessi, what do you think?
I agree. I think the fin folk sound more sinister. However, I think you could contain them a little bit better because they're in the water, right?
That's what I'm thinking.
And I'm like, so then at least I just have to be on my high alert when I'm near water. So I think I'm going to go fin folk, although it's going to be problematic. Obviously, somehow I'm going to go to the bathroom ever.
Yeah, I think I'm with Jessi on the fin folk. I feel like there's a little bit more control there. And also there's something about little dudes running around while I'm asleep. I don't love that.
No.
That's just creepy to me.
Flicking your eyeballs while you're trying to sleep.
Right.
Yeah,
Right. That's not cool. All right. So we have one more, Stephen. And because you're Scottish, I want to do a couple of Scottish cryptids.
Okay.
Would you rather, for a pet, have a pet wolver, which is like a man with a wolf's head, or a pet Loch Ness monster?
Are we talking about like just actual man with a wolf's head? I've never heard of this.
Yeah, this is I was looking up a list of Scottish cryptids. It's kind of like a hairy dude, but he's got a wolf head. Not quite a werewolf, because it's always in like wolf head form.
I think I'm going to have to go for Nessie, because I'm just
Nessie's
thinking about me, putting a leash around some guy's neck just before you know him to go.
That actually makes me think of a different kind of movie.
Take it for a while. Yeah, there you go.
A different kind of encounter.
Neighbours would talk about you though,
Yeah, if you had a man with a wolf head pet, that would start some rumors. I'm gonna go with Nessie as well. One I've seen movie with that Nessie is the pet, and so I'm about it. That would be a good pet. Yeah, it always has a friendlier vibe, a pet vibe than a man.
I think I agree. Nessie's cute. You gotta, I mean, the fish budget would be out of control. Whatever Nessie eats, like.
Well, I have the fin guys now, so she can just come in, eat the fin creatures.
It's a symbiotic relationship.
Perfect situation.
Eat the
her
fin
head
guys.
can just come in the house, not her whole body, though. Yeah.
All right, cool. So yeah, we'd love to get into our monsters of the week. So Stephen, you're the challenger. Who did you bring for us this week?
Well, I have a cosmic entity from Egyptian mythology. I almost said Greek mythology though. Whenever I'm thinking about mythology, I always go to Greek mythology. But this is Egyptian mythology, and it's Ammit the Devourer. Ammit the Devourer. So if you can imagine a pretty strange looking creature, it's crocodile's face, lion's mane, big hippo legs, and probably a few other variations in there as well, depending on what sketches you look at, what stories you hear. So not a god, but a cosmic being. And you meet Ammit when you die in Egyptian mythology, and you're judged where they weigh your heart on a scale.
This is like the scales of
one where they put the feather on one side.
They put the feather on one side and
the heart on the other. Yeah,
it's not raw. It's not the scales of raw. What is it?
The feather of Mat.
Oh, feather of Mat. Yeah.
Okay.
And if your heart is heavier than the feather, you're doomed, and you're doomed to experience the dreaded second death, which involves no real afterlife, but just sort of being erased or doomed to wander restlessly for all eternity. Oh yeah, and obviously if your heart's heavier, that means you're a bad person, or you've lived
or you're just living through 2025.
Yeah, exactly. And
And
who eats that heart? It's
well, yeah. Ammit then would devour your heart.
Mm.
So Ammit's on like kind of a keto style diet where it's only hearts all the time that Ammit gets to eat.
Bad hearts too.
And then if they have a good day where, everyone's nice.
So I know there's a lot of interpretations. Do you think Ammit speaks? Does Ammit have a voice, a personality?
I think Ammit acts, doesn't speak.
Okay.
That's what I think. I would love if Ammit was sort of like overly friendly.
Sure.
Hi,
Yeah, let's have Ammit speak for this.
Welcome to your judgment. Love it.
Yes, I like it like the hostess of the experience. Yeah.
My friends call me Ami.
On the side, blood and gore all over.
Just like, what?
I'm such a mess.
Do I have ventricles hanging from my snout? Sorry.
Oh, your heart's heavier. What a shame.
I love it. That's great. Like kind of almost you could say like a nice nurse in a nursing home.
Yes.
Totally not evil.
Exactly.
At all. So what drew you to Ammit? Like you're saying, you always think of Greek mythology first. What made you go to Egyptian mythology and Ammit of all the Egyptian entities?
Well, Ammit is more like a fear of the unknown. Although you can see the big crocodile face, the part about being doomed for all eternity. It's a bit like the story, and a million other horror films that focus on an unknown entity.
Mm-hmm.
So a fear of the unknown.
I just love the 3 animal representation. Yeah.
And classically, Ammit, it's like the 3 apex predators of of Egypt, right? Like the hippo, the lion, and the alligator. So
yeah,
super scary.
You can read my notes, Matt.
Just Wikipedia. So Jess is our resident monster expert. So who did you bring to take on Ammit, the Egyptian entity that devours the hearts of the dead?
I brought El-Naddaha. So it's like Naddaha, El-Naddaha. And she is considered the caller. So she is a kind of a naiad jinn character of the Nile. I like to describe her like she has skin white like the moon, eyes are shimmering green like the water. Her voice is either rippling or raging like the actual river, because she's either going to soothe your soul or she's going to rip it apart. Her victims are typically men. And weirdly enough, it's always like men who are traveling in pairs along the river, and one of them hears her voice. She has the mesmerizing voice like a siren. So she's a little bit like a siren from Greek mythology. And they will hear her voice, and one of the men will become mesmerized by it. And either she takes him at that point, and 2 things could happen. She takes him and destroys him right then, or she falls for him and takes him to her lair and doesn't have her way with him necessarily, but does toy with him until she becomes convinced he's going to leave, and she then devours him, or she doesn't devour him, but kills him or whatever. Or she lets him go, but then haunts him for a couple of weeks and terrorizes him and then takes him. So it depends, I guess, on what mood she's in. So like she's very strong, like a djinn. Let's see. Other things I think about her, like she is very similar to the white lady mythologies that you hear, like stories that you hear in almost every single culture. Except it doesn't seem like she had a human version of herself. So that's why she's more like a siren or a water entity or a water god, because she just seems to be there. There wasn't a human version of her that got wronged by some man and is killing them now, right? So like with the white lady mythos and cultures, a lot of times it's like a woman who's been murdered, unfairly killed or treated wrong, and now they appear in certain locations and they will take their victims, and similar kind of stuff that El-Naddaha is doing. I'd find it kind of interesting that she's pretty new. She kind of appeared in the 1950s, and she did appear right around the time that Egyptian women got the right to vote. And we're becoming more empowered in society. So like an independent, beautiful woman, would be a threat, is because it's this very rural, specific mythology or story. And so like this would maybe be a threat to the way of life there, the family way of life, and pulling men away from their families. And so I could see maybe why that story came to be at that point. But anyways, it fits in with the Nile in general. I mean, the Nile floods once a year. It's a terrifying force. It's also like a very fertile force. You have all that fear of drowning tied with like all of this like fertility and stuff like that. So yeah, so El-Naddaha, the caller. So
great. So
I read your Monster of the Week posts, Jess.
Oh, thank you.
There's so many like instances of these monsters appearing whenever things are going well for women.
Mm-hmm.
So many. Like nearly every time you write something, there's always one that's
he's caught my secret feminism. Everyone thinks I'm just writing about monsters, but I'm over here like chipping away at the patriarchy.
Well, it's working. It's working.
Well, the propaganda machine is just the worst. Like you're saying, it goes back thousands of years, and then even recently, it's like, oh, women have the right to vote. Let's. What kind of horrible creature can we associate with that? Like, don't listen to a woman's political picks. She'll drag you into the river and drown you. Well, I love that we have an Egyptian matchup this week. What we do now is we are going to assign some stats to these monsters. I'll throw out a first number that sounds kind of right to me as the rep, and then you guys can both kind of like negotiate on your monster's behalf. So I feel like Ammit is a combination of, and I know she's like an entity, like a deity, but I feel like once we have our showdown, it's going to take place on Earth. So she's a combination lion, hippo, alligator. That's pretty powerful. Definitely more so than a human. So I feel like strength, I might put her at like a 15 for like the overall might.
I should negotiate, shouldn't I? I should negotiate.
I would negotiate. 15 I would negotiate. I wouldn't leave that.
I mean, I think considering she's a combination of the three and she's still, got some cosmic vibes going on.
Okay.
And she said that, business is booming and the
lots of evil hearts.
Lots of evil hearts.
Okay.
Yeah. She's not gonna like have a sugar crash or anything during the fight.
Definitely got high iron, like high iron content and all those hearts.
21? Is 21 doable? What do you think? Is that cheeky?
I mean, Jess, what do you think? 21 too high for a combo?
I at least would do 19. 15 seems low.
Let's split the difference and say 20. We'll
20.
Stay 20.
That's good.
So she's pretty powerful, but again, an almighty god is like 30. So like Ra, sun god could come down and smack around. What about mental?
And she loses some power coming to Earth, I think, a little bit.
Yeah.
Like if we were going to fight her in her dwelling, it would be different.
Yeah,
for sure. What about her mental capabilities here? I feel like maybe this one, because like a human, I think the smartest human is probably like a 12. Like Albert Einstein's a 12.
Okay.
So is she as overall like wise and smart as maybe like an 8? I'm gonna
guess. I that's probably fair, to be honest.
I don't know how smart Ammit is.
She's not a thinker.
Yeah.
She just devours the hearts.
She looks at the scales and she has one job,
I agree.
She's probably got some wisdom from all the hearts she's devouring, but in terms of other stuff, she's not playing a game of chess, probably.
No.
Yeah.
And then finally for her magic, I feel like this is probably going to be your strongest category because she's, a deity. She's hanging out with these gods. She's absorbed billions of kind of people's heart energy over the years. So maybe like a 22 on the magic, 21.
Yeah. I think so. That's higher than I thought you were going to say. So
yeah.
I feel like the magic, she hangs out with gods. She's not like a main god, but she's up there. All right. And then we also need to decide life points. She is going to be on Earth in her form. So maybe like a 18 in terms of life points.
Sounds good. Yeah.
So her might, just to sum up, is a 20. That's her overall strength and constitution. Her mind is an 8. Her magic is a 22, and her life points are 18. Jessi, we've locked Steven's stats. Now let's do yours. So El-Naddaha, the might. I feel like
pretty strong.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know as strong as a supernatural alligator hippo lion combo.
Maybe not.
I was going to give a 13 on the might, which I know you're going to hate.
Well, I'm not going to accept a 13. I mean, I'm as strong as a djinn, and like that's pretty strong. Like that's a genie. Like I don't know.
Their magic is stronger than their physical strength.
All right, I will accept a 15. I'm not accepting a 12.
Never take the first offer.
Never, not a 12.
I said 13, but
13. All right. Well, I'll go to 15. Well, I guess you get to decide. I would prefer a 15 because I do think I have some supernatural strength.
Okay. I think you've got the supernatural magic strength side of like if you got shot with a gun, it would do nothing to you. But
Yes, I
in
don't
terms
think
of
so.
like, are you be able to like lift boulders and throw them? I don't know that that's your deal so much. That makes sense.
I don't know for sure. Yes, you're right. I don't know that. So I'm going to let you 14. We'll go 14.
Okay.
14.
All right. 14.
Okay. Yes.
And then your mind, I think, is going to be stronger, but again, like I don't know that you're like a super genius per se.
No, I'm not Albert Einstein probably, but I'm manipulative.
Like maybe a 10 or 11.
All right, I'll take an 11. I'm going to take strong magic though.
Like, magic is
I would have went higher than that.
So
yeah, an 11. I'm like, I don't know. I'm a lady. Schweinstein, like he's not a lady. He's not a supernatural stuff. I'm like, just want to make sure Ammit's not smarter than me.
Yeah, as a crocodile, to be fair.
So I think your magic is a little stronger than Ammit's because I think you have spells and you're hypnotizing people and stuff like that. So I was going to give you like a 24 on magic.
Ooh la la.
What was mine again?
Yours was 22.
Okay.
He's like, maybe. But
no, that's fine. I'm okay with that.
All right, I'll take a 24. That's exciting.
All right. And then life points I think is tricky because you're kind of like a spirit.
Yeah.
Go like a 14 on this. Because it feels like you're hardy, but
he's not happy with that.
Well, I'm trying to think because I didn't in my research find any ways to kill her, which is always interesting because sometimes that happens with a newer one. There's no like mojo, there's no secret to how to their weaknesses.
Oftentimes jinn are kind of trapped or have something that's like ties them to a home base.
Yeah, that's
if
true.
you like destroy the home base thing or the thing that is kind of keeping them to a space, they kind of just dissipate maybe.
Okay.
You're like not happy.
Yeah, no, it's okay. No, that makes sense though. No, I think that's a good idea. 15? I want 15 at least. It's 14 low, seems like. Anyway.
15? All right.
Yeah, let's do 15.
All right. So El-Naddaha's might is a 14.
Mm-hmm.
Again, a little bit stronger than the strongest human. Her mind is 11, so not bad. And then magic is 24, so definitely you're like heavy magic based, and your life points are 15 here.
All right.
So we have our two monsters stats. Now it's time to select attacks for each monster.
I'm thinking back to my Pokemon days.
Yeah, perfect.
So maybe she would do some sort of bite, stroke, scratch.
I think bite is this big alligator jaws. Like
a bite.
Snap, yeah.
Physical. That would be the kind of the main physical attack.
And then what about special attacks? These could be like magic spells. It could be like I could see for Ammit a heart devourer special attack.
I was thinking cardiac arrest.
Love it.
Yeah, oh my God. Do I have a heart?
I
guess I'd have something. I'll have a heart. It'll be fine. I'll have a supernatural heart of some kind.
I feel like you've got something, but it might not work in the same way. That's the thing. Like Ammit might try it, but it might not work.
I'll be about this dice is what it'll be about if it works or not, right?
All right. So cardiac arrest is like a kind of a special attack you can do where you can stop somebody's heart. I love that. What else would you have as another special attack?
Maybe like a death roll.
Oh, love it.
Yeah, you like that?
Alligators do when they grab it.
Oh, yeah.
Over and over and over and over and over. And it like basically suffocates people. That's great.
I don't know if that would work on El-Naddaha, but we'll see.
All right, El-Naddaha. What are your attacks going to be?
Well, I feel like my regular is going to definitely have to involve my voice. So we'll just do that as just be the call since she's the caller, the call. And so that will be my thing where
that's a regular attack.
That's my regular attack. And I think it stuns, and it's just the level of the stun that
you can weaken my defenses or something like that. Why am I even suggesting this?
Don't know why not. You can
don't give her ideas. And what about some special attacks here?
I want to have a Raging Waters attack, so I can make the Nile go crazy to take out my opponents. And then I do want to have. I had a good one in my head. It starts to pull my opponent apart from the within, like it's a tear apart kind of thing, because it's one of the things I can do. So
I like tear apart.
tear apart. Yeah. Maybe you just lose part of your lion part or it takes you entirely out. I don't know. Yeah. But apparently it's one of my skills I'm very strong. I'm actually incredibly strong, guys. I'm just realizing. No.
Oh, that's stronger than I.
Incredibly strong is what this wonderful writer on Substack wrote about this creature. So that's good. So I got the raging waters, the tear apart, and then the call.
We got our stats, our special attacks. The last thing we need is a conflict. But I was thinking immediately hearing about these two that since your job is to devour hearts and her motivation is to steal hearts, metaphorical hearts, I thought it'd be great if you have a guy show up for his judgment and he has no heart and there's nothing to place on the scale. And now all the Egyptian gods are kind of like upset at you. It's like they think you made it go missing. This was your job. You had one job, Ammit. And so now you have to go down to earth and find out what happened to this guy's heart. So it's a little bit like a whodunit detective story with Ammit as the...
I can just imagine like Ammit flicking through a worker's manual. And, this is unprecedented. And, just trying to use our hippo legs to turn the pages. And
poor hippo.
Yeah.
What are they in like toenails?
No, they're just like
I don't know. And, there's instructions, but she can't read.
All right, so we'll go with that. So it is time to pit monster v monster. As we set up in the beginning, Ammit, you have been kind of yelled at by all your god bosses because a guy showed up for the judgment and he did not have a heart. And they basically blamed you for it going missing because you're not supposed to eat the hearts before they go on the scale. And you tried to explain to them, I didn't eat the heart before it went on the scale. He didn't have one. They're like, that's ridiculous. You need to figure this out or you're kicked out of the deity club. So you were able to go through the records of the dead and find out the town, the little village that he came from. And you go down to earth. And I don't know if you have like a disguise that you're wearing. Do you think you're in disguise or are you just walking around like yourself?
Just like a wig, that works.
Okay.
And a robe.
What are you wearing?
Like a wig and just a robe, like a standard.
Okay.
Okay, so you're walking on your back legs, your hippo legs.
Yes.
And you're wearing a long wig and a robe to kind of cover yourself. So you're basically in this little riverside village in Egypt, and it's getting towards twilight. There's the Nile is very beautiful at night. There's like a reflection of moonlight on the water, and you can see the palm trees are kind of swaying along the banks of the Nile. And there's several market stall stands. People are closing up for the night and they're putting away their things they were selling, the vendors were selling, and the smells of food are fading. And you're basically looking for the spot where this young man was found dead. You're hoping for some clues. Do you want to talk to anybody, or you kind of know where the spot is from the Book of the Dead, but you can talk to anybody if you want to before you go check it out?
Yeah. I want to talk to the locals. I want to, maybe there's a fisherman just, wrapping up for the evening. And
great. Yeah. So you do see a fisherman pulling in. He's got kind of a little canoe skiff, and he's kind of hauling in his nets and taking out the fish for the day. He's putting his bucket, getting ready to take home. So you walk up to him, and what do you say?
Pull out a picture of the guy, and I'm like, "Have you seen this guy? Do you recognize this face?" But he's giving it the old, my memory's not so good. Looks familiar.
The picture you're pulling out, is it like a carved hieroglyphic picture of the guy?
It's an iPhone.
You got an iPhone?
No, maybe like a Polaroid,
Okay, so you've got a Polaroid. And you're asking her, have you seen this guy? He's like, oh, yeah. That was a poor lad. He drowned a couple days ago. Right down over there, just a few yards that way. They found his body washed up on shore. They say El-Naddaha got him. You know about her, right?
Yeah, and my little lion ears are perked up to that. So I was actually going to give this guy money if he was going to play hardball. But, he's been very helpful.
He's got singing. Yeah. He wants to give you the info.
Singing like a canary.
Well, this was I think it was a big deal around here, like that this guy drowned and everyone's a little freaked out by it. But he kind of looks at you, he's like, why are you asking? You have a very long nose. Well, he's got a long alligator snout, right? You have a wig on, but you didn't cover your alligator snout, really.
Yeah. I just say thanks for your time and walk away before he can get a good look at me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So as you walk away, you see he's like going over and he's like kind of talking to some other fishermen and kind of like pointing in your direction, and they're all like looking a little bit suspicious. But you walk over to where he pointed, and you can see on the banks of the Nile, there's a little glowing area about, I would say, 10 yards offshore, 10 meters offshore. There's like kind of a little glow, almost like a candlelight underneath the water. So what do you do?
Well, I'm a crocodile, so
yeah,
so I just
and a hippo. So
you're a croc and a hippo.
I pull off my disguise quickly.
As you do that, all the fishermen start freaking out. And you can hear like the little cell phone pictures happening. Like,
it's been spotted.
They'll pull out like religious symbols and praying and.
Yeah,
but
totally.
I'm already in the water.
Okay, so you're in the water, and are you submerging yourself? You're swimming down towards this light?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you swim down underwater. Again, it's twilight, so it's pretty murky, but you can see that there's like underneath a shelf, there's like a little glow coming from inside like an underground cavern.
Yeah, and there's like a little sign outside saying "Live, Laugh, Love."
I love it. There's like a little in the ground, in the silt of the Nile River, there's like a doormat that says, lovers welcome.
Girl boss or something like that. Yeah, okay. So, yes, is there a knock on the door, or do I go in?
There's no door. There is a doormat, but there's like an open cavern space that you could kind of swim through.
Right, okay, I swim through there, yeah.
Okay, so you swim through there, and then you can surface. There's like hidden underground cabin underneath the shore that you can see if you stick your head up out of the water.
Yeah. So I do that, then I come out.
So I want you to roll a 6-sided die to see how stealthy you are doing this.
Okay. I got a 3.
All right, so pretty average. So you're not making a big sound, but you kind of come up and you spit out a little bit of water as you do so. And you see there's like a wall of all these little carved out kind of natural niches in the rock. And there's all these little jars, like glass mason jars, but they're filled with these pulsing, glowing, what you think are probably like life forces. You've certainly kind of seen this stuff before, like when you eat hearts, you feel like you're seeing some of this stuff connected to the heart. And there's a little cot, and then bent over, I think, do you have an organ, Jess? You're a vocalist. Do you have some kind of musical instrument?
Yeah, sure.
That you're plucking away on? Do you want to have is it like a stringed instrument? Is it like an organ?
I guess I'm not going to have I like piano, but I'm not going to have maybe I have just a little synthesizer.
Okay.
My synthesizer, I've gotten it from one of my victims. It's a cool new thing. Well, it's old, but cool to me, new to me.
So she's in the corner.
And I'm singing.
In the corner of this, there's like, kind of candlelight, which is lighting the space. It's very, very creepy. And it's also lit by these orbs glowing in these mason jars. And in the corner, you see this spectral woman with, what was her hair color again, Jess? Was it like
nice, dark and black and long?
Dark
it could have a little shimmering green in it.
Yeah, she's got like kind of a glow to her as well. And she's playing away on the synthesizer and kind of singing to herself. What are you singing, Jess?
Do you believe in love?
Love it. She's got a great voice. All right, so what do you want to do, Stephen?
Well, I don't want to interrupt the singing.
I know, because now you're mesmerized, right?
Yeah, exactly. I don't get.
I don't think he's mesmerized yet. I think you're just singing for yourself.
I'm just saying. I'm not trying to take anyone down yet.
Yeah, but even not trying, it hasn't heard that song in years.
No.
Loves Cher. Obviously, who doesn't?
Still alive. Waiting to eat that heart. Can't wait to get a little grip around Cher's heart when that happens. Yeah. So what do you want to do? You feel like, you look over, you feel like those jars probably have the heart that you're missing.
I think I'm just gonna ask her what she does, maybe, or do I just come out and say it? Do I just
You can do it. Go for it.
Get my
Do I know that Ammit's here
say,
yet?
I don't think so. Her head's poking out of the water, looking around. So I don't feel like she's done anything yet.
Okay.
But yeah, if you want to say something, Stephen, that'll definitely get her attention.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, like, hey girl, love you.
What?
Don't mind me.
And I'm like, I've been expecting you, Ammit.
Bond villain.
I feel like I know. I feel like I've kind of expected to have Ammit appear at some point. Okay. Yes, we finally meet. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So you know why I'm here then?
I think I have an idea why you're here. Yes, I do. I like.
That's a tease.
Yes, you're the the hearts. I think you're interested in hearts. Yep. And I'm interested in you.
You're gonna get me fired.
Well, you didn't have a phone, so I had to send a message. Well, I was getting bored with all these human men, and I also have an interest in hearts, and you have an interest in hearts. So I wanted to meet. So I did an experiment.
Well, it works.
Because I want to know if you have a heart.
Oh.
And if you do, I kind of want it.
That really escalated there, didn't it?
My mind is spinning.
Escalated.
I thought we were going from like a Bonnie and Clyde or like a Bonnie and Bonnie team up thing, and then like I thought maybe it's a date, and now it's like, nope, I'm murdering you.
I was deciding, it could change. I want the heart one way or another, Ammit. Like that's what I'm saying, and that's kind of my jam. So
super
either you
deity heart is like that's like prime rib.
Chef's kiss. And it's either I want to have it in my little jar collection, or I want to win it, or I want to destroy it. So those are
your three options, Ammit.
On the table. Eat, love, pray.
This is awkward.
You started it with the door thing, I've been here. I'm bored. We got these rural guys. I gotta they all have the same conversation with me about fish.
Hearts all taste the same.
Yeah. They talking to me about their kids and their wife, and I'm like, no.
Well, here's my options then for you.
Oh no.
You can give me the heart.
This is the one.
I think it is just the one.
Okay, just the one. Okay.
Or I can take it.
Oh.
But if you give me, I'll let you keep your keyboard.
What? I think you're gonna take my keyboard if I don't?
Yeah.
For wasting my time.
Waking up the band.
Well, you're gonna have to take it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. You're gonna have to take it. I'm trying to think of which, unless you want to trade me it for your heart, but that seems that's an option as well.
It's an interesting offer, but
no. Okay. No. I guess we're gonna have to go then.
All right. It seems like this is only going to be solved through conflict at this point.
Okay.
Let's roll. Each of you roll a 6-sided die to see who goes first, because you're both facing each other. You're not really taken by surprise by each other. So we'll roll for initiative here.
Okay.
What did each of you get?
I got a 1.
I got a 5.
All right. El-Naddaha has the first round of official fighting. So Ammit is still in the water. You guys were kind of having this whole conversation, like her head was sticking up out of the water. You're up on the lip of this underground cavern. Your keyboard next to you, all your mason jars right there. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm gonna try to use my voice, the call, but in a persuasive kind of way. Like I want to convince Ammit to give me their heart.
Okay. Can you throw me a few?
And it doesn't. And yeah. So are you just gonna make me sing today?
Yes. You're the one who picked the siren character.
Oh Lord, that's not my strength. Let me see. What song are we gonna go for right now?
Just start spitting. What's that? Bye bye bye.
Bye bye bye. Oh my God.
How about give me your heart? You better give me your heart. Give me your heart.
All right.
Not a great singing song, by the way.
No, and it's not. I don't think I would sing that song. I'm just gonna do Ariel, I guess.
All right, cool. Very good. So you start doing the call. So roll your 6-sided die to see how well you do with this.
Oh, I got a 6. You're doing.
Awesome. So as soon as you start hearing her singing, you are just totally hypnotized, Ammit. You are a deity and a female deity on top of it, but so you do have a little bit of resistance to it, but she did a really good job. So you are basically going to be at a disadvantage for your next attack. And because you're
I feel like
shot through the heart and you're too late, you give love a bad name. Now that's where you're at right now.
You can still attack even, but it's going to be, I think, a -2 because she had such a strong, powerful call.
feel like Little Mermaid as well. That's probably Ammit's favorite Disney film.
Yeah,
sure.
See, everyone's favorite.
The only one with like ocean characters, at least 2D enemies.
Exactly.
All right, so you have a chance to respond. You can attack. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I suppose I better attack. Yeah, I'm a bit dazed and confused, but yeah, let's jump out of the water and snap my jaws a little bit.
Okay.
You're biting.
So roll a 6-sided die, and again, it's at a -2 because you're kind of discombobulated, and hypnotized.
Okay, so here goes nothing. I got a 6.
Okay, great.
Oh,
So pretty good. So you're able to kind of shake it off. You jump up. You're gonna bite her in the leg, and because you're at a -2, it's gonna be. I think you're gonna do like 5 points of damage to her. So it's a pretty strong bite, but like not enough to rip the leg off or anything. And when you bite her too, it's kind of like biting on fog a little bit. There's some resistance there, but it's not the same as like flesh and bone.
Okay.
So you can kind of tell like this is hurting her a little bit, but it's not doing it to the level that you're really going to take her out this way.
Not enough. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So that was round 1. We are at round 2. Jessi, you get to go now.
Okay. Well, 1, it just kind of tickles. It's okay. I was hoping you wouldn't bite me. I thought we could be, I could get your heart and we could like get a band going and you could hang out here for a while. But you bit me. So I kind of want to use my voice again because I want to try to convince Ammit. I want you to stay. And I've got a beautiful, beautiful, what are those guitars called that also have a keyboard on it?
Guitar.
A guitar.
Yeah.
That I think your lion self might be able to play a little bit. And I just think that we should jam together for a while. But I still want your heart. So it's like kind of more like a metaphysical thing. So I'm going to roll. I'm going to use my voice again. See if I can get a 6.
All right.
If not, it's going to get serious.
I'm going to make you sing again, too. You have to, like, what are you singing to Ammit? What you just said, just put it in song. You can just, it doesn't have to be melody.
This guy got a 3.
All right.
I put a spell on you.
Good.
And now you're mine.
I was thinking, give me your heart, make it real.
Yes.
There you go.
Or that one. Yeah.
I just wanted to sing.
So
yeah, I hope you should probably sing better. So you should sing better.
So you sing at Ammit. 3 is okay. It gives you like a mild. I think I'm going to make you do like a roll to see if you can overcome this one because 6 is super powerful. But why don't you do a mind roll to see if you can kind of shake this one off immediately, Steven? Just roll a 6-sided die.
Remember, it's just trying to get you to play the guitar right now. That's not.
You?
Got to.
Not so good. So
it's attempts an offer though,
So you're kind of like again, you're going to be at a disadvantage for if you want to attack or whatever you want to do. You're at a -1 for this attack, but you really have this desire to kind of jam out with her, and so it's up to you if you want to. You can kind of push through that and try to overcome it, or you can attack, or you can do something else. What do you want to do?
Well, what if I said, okay, let's take a moment here and tell me more about the jamming sessions and what if you take my heart, is that I'm actually going to rip my heart out, or is it? Can we be friends?
I'm not going to rip your heart out right now. Like you're the kind of bud friend interest that I'm having that I want to hang out with for a couple weeks, play some music, see how things go, have you in my lair. Have a little tryst probably. But I'm eventually going to try to tear out your heart. That's just my nature. That's just my nature. It's just what I do. Or before you tear out my heart.
This is a whirlwind of a relationship. I feel like
that's how I am. I am a
just like
whirlwind.
on the first, not even we're on the first date, and it's like this is how it's going to end.
Yep.
I'm getting the whole picture.
It's going to start with guitar, and it's going to end in heart ripping out.
Wow. I mean, you got to appreciate the honesty.
You know, if I wasn't a cosmic being, I think you would have already won.
Oh.
If I was just in, I would have fallen for that.
Oh, okay, see, it would have been fun.
I'm already thinking, you know, like I think I can change her.
Yeah, Ammit likes the honesty. So I think you guys are kind of jamming out, and she's teaching you. I think the keytars might be a little bit hard to play with your giant hippo leg.
Not good.
Do you have any like bongos or anything? So, but let's see how well you guys jam together. Why don't we each roll a 6-sided die to see how well this jam session goes?
Okay.
Oh, I got a 2.
Okay.
A 5.
A 5. So Ammit is like kind of rocking out on the keytar, but it is like grating to you. He's like playing she's playing some kind of music that you're not into.
Tone deaf.
Oh no.
But you're kind of loving this. You're on Earth. You never get a chance to do this. All you do is eat hearts up in the God realm. And so Jessi, it's up to you. What do you want to do at this point? Keep jamming or?
I mean, I got the ick. He's like, the music, it's the worst song I've ever heard. And it's not good. And I don't want to say that. I don't want to hurt Ammit's feelings. So I'm going to just try to tear Ammit apart from within because I just go right there.
Completely unhinged.
It's the ultimate. It's not you, it's me.
It's me.
I'm going to tear you apart by the atoms. All right, so roll a 6, just jamming. Giant
having a good time
on the keytar, and you're.
Oh, I got a 6. I got a 6. Oh no!
It's pretty rough. All right, so as you're jamming out in this thing, you suddenly feel like your essence inside start to kind of break apart, and you kind of gently explode into molecules of light that kind of bounce around the inside of the cavern, and the keytar drops to the ground, and lays there in a smoking pile. Suddenly a bright light starts to shine underneath the water of your cavern, and it starts to bubble and boil and steam away. So all the water is like receding, and you're seeing this giant light come into the cavern, and it's the sun god Ra.
What?
Shows up, and
right as I'm putting your essence in a jar.
And he's standing there in all his like kind of glory, somehow standing, and even though it's a very low cavern, and he's like, "What did you do to my deity helper?"
What a great voice.
It's a little overwhelming. Wasn't expecting God to come.
I'll sing and share again.
Yeah. Didn't know you were gonna call in your dad to fight your battles for you.
Ammit was my favorite pet, and you have disintegrated her.
She's all around us. Can't you can feel her? It's like the vibe. She's the vibe now. She's the vibe of my cavern.
Wraith, you are on the knife's edge of being destroyed. Admit your wrongdoing and face judgment.
No.
So
I am going to.
Like, okay, I tried to give you a shot. And Ra takes his.
Wait, I don't get to have I can't. I have to say so. I don't use any powers here. You just to get to sun god me. All right.
Well, you can try and do something. Go ahead.
I was gonna do my raging water, but I guess I'm not. I can't really fight you. You're like the sun. All right, I'm gonna try my raging water against the sun god because have a hubris problem over here.
Yeah, I love it.
Like nobody visits. I don't know how strong you guys are. Like what? Gotta find out. Oh shit.
That's damn right. What'd you get?
1.
That's exactly right. You dare stand up to the sun god Ra? So he sees you trying to like cast this spell, and he takes his staff and literally smotes you down to the ground, and you disappear in like a puff of smoke and tears, and there's just a little bit of a jingle melody of like, you can go your own way, like disappears into the ether. And then Rob picks up the jar that has your essence in it, Ammit, and uncorks it and waves his wand, and you pop back up onto the ground. He's like, well, you have anything to say for yourself?
I'm just looking all sheepish, like think about my kids when I give them, when I'm angry at them, they just shrug. They just keep shrugging until I shut up.
Ugh, this is the last time I send you down to Earth on a mission. Very well, you can come up and eat hearts, but you're on a strict diet for the next week as punishment.
What about the missing heart, though?
Oh, it's right over here. He walks over and grabs one of the jars off the thing. He's like, I suppose we should release the rest of these as well. And he like takes his staff and knocks them down on the ground, and all the jars break and all the essences shoot out into the water. And he takes the one back and unscrews it, and in his hand forms a heart that needs to be weighed. And he brings out his scale and places the heart on it, and it bounces up and down, up and down. And this one actually is not heavy; it's light, and so it disappears along with the feather, and that guy gets to go up to Egyptian heaven. I forget what the name of Egyptian heaven is.
He's going to the underworld, I think.
The underworld. Thank you.
Yeah.
So he vanishes off to the underworld, and his spirit is now at rest. You and Ammit Roz starts to walk away, and you follow him. Dang it, Ammit! I told you 2 weeks of no hearts for you.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be a big backup, and you're going to have to eat a lot of hearts by the end of it. And then you both shoot up into the sky, and all the villagers on the shore who were like gossiping and talking, suddenly they're blinded by like kind of a reverse comet shooting up out of the Nile up into the sky. And that is it. That's the end of El-Naddaha. I like that you stayed true to yourself at the end.
I am going to call a ref in on this game so hard, Matt Harry. I did not believe that he didn't even have, Ammit didn't even have a spell to bring Ra. You brought in Ra? Like, what am I?
Yeah.
I feel like
I would be unhappy.
What?
I feel like once you killed Ra's pet, he was made aware
I'm
of.
not sure I had killed Ammit yet. I mean, I guess maybe I did.
You tore his essence apart.
Yeah, I know, but I just wondering. I think I thought maybe it's a creature made of parts. I thought maybe it would go back together. I don't know. I wasn't expecting the actual god to come down and destroy my essence.
Well, we definitely won't do that every time, but I feel like...
No, I'm not mad. I was just joking.
You killed the dog of kind of like the favorite pet of... that's like a key function, too.
In all truth, I wasn't really trying to kill Ammit. I was trying to bond with Ammit. I was trying to,
Right.
I just was trying to see how much Ammit could take that music. I mean, it was just the role, man. If it would have been good music, we would have jammed, but...
I was looking forward to that.
Yeah, it would have gone a different way. It would have
Egyptian girl band road tour, maybe for a future life. What do you think, Stephen? Was it unfair shake for Ammit?
Yeah, I mean, the gods would be pissed, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they'd be pissed. It's fair.
They'd be pissed. Yeah.
That's Matt's job. He's got to, if the monster has an ally that would actually show up, I should have probably taken that into consideration. I was just playing around. I didn't think I didn't think I could actually tear you apart.
But you rolled a 6. It was.
I know.
Yeah, you rolled a 6. Yeah,
that wasn't. I was just playing. I didn't think it was gonna get so deep. So
I think you stuck true to that character, though. I don't think that character thinks that stuff through. It's like
what I do. Impulsive. Yeah.
I tear people apart and I steal hearts.
And then not only that, the patriarchy came and got me out of nowhere.
100%.
Out of nowhere.
Patriarchal Deus Ex Machina.
Yes.
Angry Daddy showed up.
Yeah, Angry Daddy showed up and took my hearts.
I like that. That was a nice twist.
Well, I think
it was fun.
I think people should definitely write some fanfic about Ammit and El-Naddaha's girl band kind of conquering the world to make up for it. But yeah, Stephen, thank you so much for coming on. Thanks for kind of playing Monster v Monster with us. Any last shout outs you want to talk about or anything before we go?
Like, where should people follow you on Substack?
Shenanigans is the new one. It used to be Short Shivers, but then I felt like I was writing horror all the time and it was really, really fun, but I could never resist trying to be funny. But yeah, Shenanigans on Substack.
And then
the new book.
Buy it so that I can quit my job and write more books.
Oh my God. True for all of us.
Yes, we don't like to quit our jobs.
We would. That's the dream.
1/10 of what Jeff Bezos makes, and I'd be fine.
Yeah, 1/10, probably
You'd get by. Yeah.
probably like 1/25 would be fine.
1/1,000,000th.
Yeah, 1/1,000,000.
That would be great. Well, Stephen, this was really fun.
Yes.
Everyone check out Stephen's Substack, Shenanigans. Stephen, watch out for the sun god Ra. He's always watching.
It's got my back.
Come back next week, everybody, for another Knockdown Dragout episode of Monster v. Monster. Monster v. Monster is produced by Wicked Tree Press and Codex Arcanum. The podcast is hosted by me, Matt Harry, and Jessica Mason. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave us 5 stars. If you didn't, Ammit is definitely going to eat your heart. See you next week, everybody.
Monster v. Monster is produced by Wicked Tree Press and Codex Arcanum Press.